I am so glad you are here. This is Liz from Magus Books in Minneapolis, and in my world, it is Divine Saturday. So let's talk about the Knights of Tarot. The sample deck I have from you is one that I made off with from the store years and years and years ago when I needed to do a reading on the fly for someone because our reader had not been able to be here. So they do not have knights. They have princes for their 12th card in the minor arcana, for the second in the court cards, just so you can get a look at them all. And I'm going to say these two pentacles or coins and swords are very outwardly focused. They are very, let's go. I'm doing this. It's happening. Let's start getting going. You might be a little rash. You might need to maybe put the brakes on for a second and rethink your decision, but you're moving. You've planned, you're moving forward. This guy is maybe facing a little more opposition than this guy. You planned, you're moving forward. Maybe folks have tried to talk you out of this. You are moving forward. There's a little hint of stubbornness in this particular card. You're sure you're going to go somewhere and you're going to strive and reach there. These two, the hearts or cups and the wands, they strike me as a little more introspective in this stage. You're still going forward. You're still striving for something, but it has more to do with, you know, in the case of this one, feeling the need to get to speak your mind, feeling the need to get to go ahead with what you're doing, but you're reflective about it. And you're being, sometimes you can get into your own head too much with this one. But the positive side is you're thinking things through. With this little beauty, you're feeling your way through it. It's the emotional side of it all. Right? Hearts, cups, always about love and emotions. So this one is all about feeling the feels. And in all of these cases, there are excesses that you can hit. And in all of these cases, there's a healthy response you can hit. The key when nights come up is to attempt to strike that balance between your perceptions and what the rest of the world is trying to tell you. And I think that's really well reflected in the Hanged Man, which is often the 12th card in the major arcana. So the Hanged Man is often described as a reflection of Odin, who hung upside down to gain the knowledge of the runes. So this is, in essence, a meditative sacrifice or a meditative practice in order to be able to reflect not only on what you think and feel, but on what the world around you is telling you, both the mundane world and the higher spiritual world. And that's exactly the pitfall it is possible to fall into with your nights, that you don't quite take enough time to account for some variable out there, whether it is an internal variable or whether it is an external variable. The Knights are asking you to charge ahead, yes, but it's the early days of your journey, so you really still might be making adjustments to that path that you're trying to travel. You can think of it as pages or princesses are about planning your next adventure, and Knights, being the 12th card, numerologically, that's going to fold back into 3. It's about reaching an early stage of completion in your project. Your journey's not over, but you know what you're going to do next. Just be sure you reevaluate after you take that step. You're still in that stage. So hopefully this helps with reading tarot generally, but in the meantime, have wonderful readings. And on behalf of course, myself, Liz, and the rest of the crew here at Magus Books and Herbs in Minneapolis and at magusbooks.com, I want to thank you for just being your best magical you. You are amazing. Never forget it. And thanks for doing the little things you can do here, the clicks, the likes, the shares, the subscribes. You know the drill. In the meantime, have a wonderful week and bless.